Now, as we are here, this is what we call the brooder management. Because some people fear to go into one-day-old chicks because of the brooder management. This is the arrangement of the feeders and the drinkers. This is the drinker, this is the feeder. What is required in the brooder management? There are 4 items. 1, the pot itself. This pot is the supplier of heat. Once you see these chicks when they are around the pot here, that means that there is no heat. Because what we need is the temperature. The pot is the producer of heat, and these chicks, they normally grow with 3 issues. Heat is number 1, water is number 2, and the feeds is number 3. When we talk of the farm matters, this is another way of how can we inspire our entire community in fighting poverty through poultry industry. We are at Mpaata. This is Wakiso district, Namayimba sub-county. The chicks you are seeing here are just 1,000. We lost only 3 on the transit. People can think that are many or are few. Our chicks are imported direct from Netherlands. These are not the fake chicks you always see here in our Uganda here. My viewers, what do you need? 1, you should have the shelter. When I talk of the shelter, it is the house. And the brooder room should be arranged as the way how you are seeing here. We need to put charcoal with fire. We start with the fire, and then we top up the charcoal to be producing heat in our room here. We need light day and night, such that they feed on 24/7. My viewers, I'm very happy that the madam of this farm, honestly, have not disappointed me. We first delivered 1,500 local chicks. Unfortunately, we lost 330. But the reason was, when you arrived here, in the process of preparing the brooder room, we left the chicks in the vehicle, and the temperature was very high. They were very weak, and we lost 330. But as an organization, as Committed Living Agriculture and Committed Universal Farm Care Solutions, we are entitled to compensate for the lost chicks. These are commercial layers imported direct from Netherlands. We imported these chicks from 3 countries: Belgium, Netherlands, and Turkey. I want to come back here after 1 week or 2 weeks to see the development of our chicks we have delivered here. Somebody may ask, is it really possible somebody to rear chicks? The answer is yes. It is unfortunate that our government have lost funds in supporting the community due to lack of the monitoring team, the supervising team, and the people to provide the services to the entire community. We have the funds known as the parish development model. Please, whoever is viewing, contact us such that we first train the people whom we are going, or whom you are going to give these chicks. The government has very many programs, but none have successfully succeeded. Not because they have not delivered, but due to lack of service providers. We do this voluntarily to those who trust us and who likes us and who supports us. I'm luigareThe Vakibinga. Day 1 chicks are vaccinated against Malex disease, Newcastle disease, IB disease, and Gombolo disease. It is uninjectable. I thank the organization over the institution of the Uganda National Drug Authority. We have been approved and supported in what we are doing. The chicks you are going to see, the locals, there is no chemical which have been used in vaccinating and treating them. The same is going to be applied here. Reason is being, we are fighting the cause of cancer due to the food we eat, which have been treated by chemicals. Be viewing, because when you are to be moving around these chicks, you don't need to lift your feet, because once you lift your feet, these chicks are very stubborn. You may step on one, so they have to be moving in this format here. You can see they are lively. Once you see these chicks being around the pot here, as you see them here, this means that here there is no heat. So we need to cross check. They don't need to be there. The reason why we make this pot to be in this format, such that the chick can enter here. If the heat is too much, they run away. And if you find that they congest around here, that means they are lacking heat. And if you find that they have disappeared where the pot is, that means there is too much heat. And if you don't hear any voice, that means that's the normal temperature. The feeds are there, water is there, and even the temperature is that what we need to be in the brooder room. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for liking. We are located in the new tax park at Katoke stage, 3rd floor. Our broad objective is to see how we can empower the community regarding to fighting poverty and creating jobs. The chicks here are 1 day old chicks, commercial layers. So if at all you are interested, any reader who have the interest of training the farmers, please contact us. Come to our office, organize people, mobilize them, get the place where you can train them. But we need facilitation in terms of these workshops. We need it to be facilitated with the transport to reach where the entire community is. We normally do this on behalf of the Almighty, because one time, one day, everyone who is viewing will be asked during your lifetime, what did you do? So when we share the knowledge here, we share the skill, we have played our role. So your role on viewing is to get inspired and get to know where can we find the resourceful people who can share the knowledge and skill to the entire world. Our YouTube channel is Living Agriculture. Our offices, we are located in the new tax park, Katoke stage, 3rd floor. These are commercial layers. They are just 1,000 chicks. And this brooder room can even accommodate 2,000 for 2 to 3 or 4 weeks. You can see they are not many, and some are scattered there. So please, in case of any contact, I rarely pick calls, but I have my personal secretary. It's called Hannah. For any inquiries, any treatment, any service provision, any workshop organization, please contact her. She's on 0775 10 77 37. My personal secretary to work on what you need. She's on 0775 10 77 37. And if you are an Airtel subscriber, please contact her on 0741 82 84 05. You are on Living Agriculture, because be watching. Expect how we vaccinate these chicks on this same program. Expect to learn how do we mix the feeds on this same program with me, luigareThe Luigare. We are located in the new tax park, Katoke stage, 3rd floor. I'm a deserted medical clinic officer who is a para-veterinary officer. I'm the only person in the entire world who discovered the medicine for swine fever in spite of being a Muslim. Nowhere you can find the herbal medicine which vaccinates and treats all the diseases in chicken, all the diseases in piggery, all the diseases in rabbits, all the diseases in livestock. The National Drug Authority, among the 300 they approved Living Agriculture or Universal Farm Care Solutions, we are among those. We promise you we shall reduce the cause of cancer, which is caused by the chemicals which people eat. We discovered even the medicine for spraying against the ticks from plants. The medicine and the vaccines for swine fever. Swine fever has no chemical medicine. It is only me, luigareThe Luigare, a self-made musoga, a deserted medical clinic officer. The reason why I deserted from medical, it was that 90% who were storming the health center were not sick. I converted from medical and trained to be a veterinary officer. I'm very safe. Apart from being a mere veterinary officer, I discovered the medicine from plants, which is known as ethno-veterinary medicine, or botany veterinary medicine, or phyto-veterinary medicine, which have been approved by National Drug Authority. We thank you for viewing. Share the video. Like it. In case of personal contact, I'm on 0772 38 78 14. Personal 0772 38 78 14. But if you call me and I don't pick, use WhatsApp. Send a message on WhatsApp. I will call back and respond. Our role is to see how do we transform the lives of the fellow Ugandans. We don't do this because we need money. But the broad objective is to help the government in creating jobs and fighting unemployment or reducing unemployment to the community. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for sharing. And thank you for liking Living Agriculture as our YouTube channel.